Okay, this is one of the good ones. Let's pause for a second. We're playing Sultai mid-range, just our usual practice. And we have got a 5-land hand with 2 Llanowar Elves. I know I probably shouldn't have kept it. Still, it's just considering that I get mana screwed all the time, the past experience has been the determinant in the keeping of this hand. Well, normally this is definitely a non-keepable hand, so we can definitely count this as a mistake on my part. And as you can see, the engine, the shuffler is determined to flood me with land because I kept a 5-hand land. Well, there's not much he can take. Well, yeah. Well, I know he's playing Esper Control, as such I could have a shock land, but there's no point in wasting any resources. We need some more creatures. Hostage Taker would just not work really well in this scenario. You know, one other mistake that I'm seeing here is that I'm playing a little too fast.
I can get rid of anything, living or dead. But that's what I do.
Search for a Scanta. He's gonna gain a lot of health. This one will not be won by a beatdown. This was another mistake. I should have swung at Kaya.
Funny, that's what I do.
So, in hopes of drawing Hydroid Krasis, I'm gonna be bringing back the Llanowar Elves.
Your bags and hit the road.
That's better.
How did you do that? Be gone.
Now the Hostage Taker's usage here is pretty strategic, which is I'm expecting a board wipe. As such, I'm using his hostage ability to protect that Llanowar Elf. And meanwhile, I'm increasing my damage capability by 1 per turn.
Dodging.
All of this is happening is because I kept a too risky hand when it came to lands. As I said, the way the shuffler is, I'm just surprised I didn't get one land. Still, mistake is still a mistake, no matter what the history behind it is.
Was that dear to you? Now it's dearly departed.
And another land.
That one actually got through.
Now we've got a problem.
No, sorry, I'm late. Don't make another move. We need to move quickly.
11 land draws. Considering I've got 24 in my entire deck, this is half of all of my lands. Almost.
Buddy, that's what I do.
Another land! What a surprise! Well, the way the shuffler is oriented is that if you kept a hand with a lot of lands, you will be drawing a lot of lands.
Let's skip to the good part.
Bags. Hit the road.
Well, Carnage turn at this point is kind of useless because my opponent almost definitely has a Kaya's Wrath.
Hurry!
I mean, with this much draw power and the ability to card sort every turn, he's just way too far ahead. Yep, Kaya's Wrath. And so the first game was lost because he kept a bad hand. Okay, let's set ourselves for an anti-control. Okay, here we go. I would say that was also a mistake. I should have played Drowned Catacomb to... Oh, wait, no. No, it wasn't a mistake. Never mind! For a second there, I confused Disdainful Stroke with a negate. That duress really helped. Now, the Cry of the Carnarium is a really strong card against the Midnight Reaper, I'm afraid. Because it does not trigger it. Fortunately, I'm able to cast 2 of my cards this turn. Let's see what we can do. Now here I remember I made a mistake. I took out Kaya's Wrath. What I should have done was take out Vraska's Contempt so that in the next land I would be able to cast Vivian Reed. So this has delayed my casting of Vivian Reed by at least 2 more turns. If not 3. Actually, yeah, 3. Protecting that Jade Light Ranger, or use it to cast Jade Light Ranger again to explore to get more lands. A strange and seemingly not very high value move, but considering this battle is going to be determined by the card advantage, now that I've drawn second Vivian Reed, I'm able to sacrifice the first one. Let's see, let's try to take out one of his counters in hand. I feel like I still made a mistake there because I feel like casting the Jade Light Ranger might have been better. And then getting it back with Fine Finality. However, the important thing is to keep that Disdainful Stroke against the opponent's Teferi. As long as that is in our hands, the opponent will not be able to cast a Teferi, because he's got 3 cards. Okay, now we can properly protect Vivian Reed, and be able to cast her. Now we don't make the same mistake and take the Vraska's Contempt.
How this thing goes is up to you, pal.
Now, with the Midnight Reaper in my hand, I'm forcing him to cast the Kaya's Wrath this turn. Otherwise, or this could happen. Now we're about to see something interesting. Let's see, 1 duress. Now we gotta watch this. Mind you, I'm getting mana screwed very hard right now. And this, my friends, is why you stay to the end. He would have won had he just not got frustrated and quit. Well, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.